No, you know what bothers me is your piece of stink attitude. Your smelly ass attitude. I can smell it all the way over here.
Trying to take shots. I don't have an attitude.
You got attitude.
The thing is, Jews and American and regular ass whites are cheap.
Yeah.
The people that fucking let it flow are Eastern European.
let it.
Yeah, no,
Dude, I let it rock.
Because he's like an old person. So
I make it rain.
Do shit.
I make
but
it
it
rain.
hurts you on some level.
Oh,
I've spent enough time with you I've watched you deal with retail employees to know that you do not quote unquote
so full of shit. This guy.
I think you're both cheap.
He complains over fucking $10 on
he
customer
does love
service
to
for
complain on
3.5
customer
hours.
service.
I do not complain about the money. I complain about
the principle.
No, not the principle. I was not going to say the principle.
What were you going to say?
I was going to say the quality of the service itself. Which is different than complaining about the money. You charge me whatever the fuck you want.
Jews and white people, no thanks.
You charge me whatever the fuck
First
you
of all,
want.
He's Irish. I'm Jewish.
But
we're not white.
When I have to,
you're Jewish, he's white.
To get fucking internet, I had to climb down a fire escape with a fucking 18-foot ladder myself.
There is no way that
you're going to be telling your grandkids.
No, it literally is what happened.
But I'm saying though, there were certain steps that you made that happen because of something with your vibes and the person.
Folks, we're going to take a little detour here. I'm going to give you a history of public utilities in New York City.
Yeah, you did this to the fucking guy, and he's like, "Oh, actually, I can't go."
He's like, "I really want to help this guy out with his internet."
No, the Verizon, because they had a monopoly.
Okay, can you beep that out? What's the time code?
Why?
We don't want to make an enemy of one of the biggest telecom companies in this country.
Are you serious?
No.
Yeah, he is serious.
I don't know who I'm working for after
we
this
say
fucking
Blue Chew
podcast.
promo code
Blue Chew promo code Cumtown or Cumtown 20.
Folks.
I don't know who
one of those two.
Yeah, Verizon, they had a monopoly on all the twisted pair. They own all the copper in the United States.
Yeah.
They own all the wires. Mm-hmm. And part of that deal was that
my thing is, you were bringing this energy to your interaction with whoever worked for Verizon.
I was 100%.
And I think you need to learn about kind of, I don't know, manifesting more pleasant interactions with customer service people. Because over and over again, you get fucked, and I'm starting, the more data I have, having a relationship, I am starting to say you were the common denominator.
Thank you.
You were the problem. Something about your attitude makes people want to give you bad service, which then leads you to be on customer service lines, which then leads you to have...
Well, here's this.
And it's a self...
I never have a problem at a restaurant. Never have a problem with food service.
That's not true.
When?
Do you remember one? I don't remember one.
Which one?
We were at Hooters, and you asked if there could be more guys working there.
That is true. I'm remembering that now.
Yeah.
You do that at every Hooters.
Men with
You didn't say that when we were at Hooters. You threw a fucking tantrum, bro.
You were
You
crying.
threw a tantrum.
You were on the floor. Where are the
You're like, why aren't there guys working here?
But like they're wearing pants where the top of the dick is coming out.
Yeah. Just the shaft.
Yeah.
You can't see glands.
Yeah.
But hold on, this will
I
eat
thought
up.
this place was called Balls.
This will eat up plenty of time. It's just an owl with nuts.
You see the
Hooters logo. It's still there's an owl, but the logo's moved down to his nuts.
That's so good. Hooters for gay guys.
Dude, that's awesome.
That's awesome.
But that was a Twitter account, wasn't it? Gay Hooters.
Maybe.
Perhaps.
Yeah, that's probably Adam saw that for sure.
No, I didn't.
He's just telling a story.
I'm just telling a story about when we were at Hooters trying to have a sexy time with girls.
Yeah, me and Adam were about to close.
I was
negging the target heavy.
Yeah, Adam had his Air Pilot glasses on.
I was like,
his top hat.
I was like, you work here? What are you, fucking poor?
What are you poor with?
Did you get molested?
You probably got molested.
Adam had his aviators on because he just came off shooting his movie Top Gun, which is about a man that gets forced to suck dick at gunpoint.
No, that's not true.
Yeah, and he plays call sign victim.
That is true.
Yeah, but I'm the top.
No.
Yeah, it's a guy
who
gets...
You give top at gunpoint.
A guy gets...
And that audience had
forced
to
fuck another guy in the ass as the top.
No
yeah,
chance.
It's true.
No.
With a gun.
Nope.
No.
No chance. Didn't happen. Anyways, this will be a nice cruise off. Verizon owns all the copper in the United States. And part of the deal is like that all had to be treated as a public utility. So Verizon had to provide telephone service to every house, right, if they're going to have a fucking monopoly. In New York City, Verizon has wanted to cut all the phone lines because they don't make enough money off of it. But they were allowed to have this fucking monopoly forever on the hardware, so they can't. So Verizon made a deal that if we're gonna cut the copper, but we're gonna install FiOS to X amount of.
Speak on that.
And then, so what they did is they cut the phone lines, didn't roll out the fucking fiber on the timeline. The city had to sue them. They just ate the fines, passed them all on to the customers, left a bunch of people without phone service. And then they got sued again by the city, and then it was like, what they do is they claim like, okay, Verizon FiOS is available on this block, but all they do is roll it out to like somewhere in the neighborhood, and then it's not actually available in any of the like the houses because, especially in Brooklyn, they were all closed blocks.
Right.
It was all built before there was any kind of public utility easement, so there's no way for them to like get into every backyard, to like daisy chain new service out to the houses. So they'll just label it that way. So what I did is I filed a complaint. I went and I filed myself a little complaint.
Respect.
With the public authority on like utilities or whatever, and that got something because I waited like 2 months.
So you filed a tattle.
You did tattle.
Yeah, I tattled on Verizon.
Yeah.
Fuck them. I don't give a shit.
It's a family business.
Yeah.
And then you had to. How did you end up with a ladder?
Because I made friends with the fucking dispatch manager at the local office, and I was like, look, I'm not going to ask. None of your guys are going to come down and climb down a ladder. It's not safe. Like I'm not going to ask them to do that. I can climb down the fire escape myself. I can go. I went down. I trimmed all the trees, like the branches off the fucking tree, put the ladder over to the next door neighbor's fence. And then the guy came down, and they got one guy that would at least go down, use my ladder, climb over the ladder.
Respect.
That's cool.
But I had to like go do fucking yard work.
No, you went off.
All right, that is good problem solving. I'll give you that one.
Yeah.